I'm going to share my screen and just read this article that came across my news feed. So check this out. So the title is U.S. Government and 17 States Sue Amazon in Landmark Monopoly Case. Now, the U.S. government and 17 states are suing Amazon in a landmark monopoly case reflecting years of allegations that the e-commerce giant abused its economic dominance and harmed fair competition. All right. Now, let's get down to some of the allegations because that's where I want to talk. So right here it says, for example, according to the FTC, Amazon has harmed competition by requiring sellers on its platform to purchase Amazon's in-house logistics services in order to secure the best seller benefits referred to as Prime eligibility. So let's just touch on that for a second. Because guys, first of all, you have to understand, and even if you catch the replay on this, you got to understand my standpoint at this point. If you followed my channel for any length of time, you know, I used to, I was one that you would hear lamenting over Amazon's practices. Okay. You would hear me, and with my snide remarks. And what you have to understand is this. At this point, I am 100% merchant fulfilled. So here I am today, like right now, today, with 22,000 in my running 30-day total. And it is all merchant fulfilled. And I don't have a lot of these problems that you're going to hear me talking about. So you just have to understand where I'm coming from. And then there may be other viewpoints. So so stay tuned for that. But first, we're going to address this first point. Okay. Again, the company. Wait, hold on a second. Let me make sure I don't miss this. Amazon has harmed competition by requiring sellers on its platform to purchase Amazon's in-house logistics services in order to secure the best seller benefits. Now, obviously, we know because we sell on Amazon, they're talking about FBA. And they're trying to say that they force us to go FBA if we are to secure the best seller benefits. Okay. Now, what do we call that? The buy box, right? Because I guess somewhere in Amazon world, it is told to us that 85% of all sales occur in the buy box. I don't know if I believe that or not, because I've done 22,000 doing primarily FBA. I'm doing 22,000 exclusively merchant fulfilled. So I don't know how true that really is. But again, I can tell you this, it's your choice if you want to go FBA or not. I'm not telling you that you should or you shouldn't. But if you have something to say about it, please leave a comment. We want this type of dialogue. We want this discussion, especially, for people that are on the fence and wondering what's going on here. I'm saying they don't force you. That I don't feel forced. I did FBA for years. And you know the numbers I did because I've been talking about it since 2017. So, and now you see what I'm doing now. So I don't know. All right, let's look at the next point. It also claims the company anti-competitively forces sellers to list their products on Amazon at the lowest prices anywhere on the web instead of allowing sellers to offer their products at competing marketplaces for a lower price. I think what they're trying to say is Amazon will force you to lower your price. Again, I've had that happen. Okay, I've had that happen. Now, how does that look? How does that play out? You got your inventory sitting in an Amazon warehouse. The sales stop, and you go to investigate, and you see that that listing is now somehow suspended. It could be stranded, it could be inactive, and they'll give you a reason. Hey, your prices ain't low enough. And now what do? Now you get to look at the 12 other people that are on that listing selling it for more than what you had it for. You get to wonder that. I don't have that problem anymore because they don't do that to merchant fulfilled sellers. They haven't done it to me. I can sell 4 bags of potato chips for $40. Do it every day. So again, I think it's a situation of, hey, look, this is Amazon's this is Amazon's sandbox. And you have to understand how they do things. Now, there are things that they do, and again, you would hear me talking about it a lot more when I was FBA. You never hear me complaining anymore. My account is in perfect health, and I don't get a lot of, I don't get anything stranded anymore. Nothing. It's like, so, we could talk about your business strategy, and you might say, hey, FBA fits my life better. But you're going to pay a price for that, because what you're saying in essence is, I don't want to do that much work. I want to let someone else do the work. Well, you kind of there's a sliding scale there. And, as you move that slider further to the left or the right, things change. You want to do less. You're going to let someone else do more. They're going to be in control of more. You want control? You're going to have to do more work. So, what's more important to you? Now, it wouldn't be fair if it were just myself talking to you. Someone has shown up, someone that you all may know. Why don't we all give a warm working class customer a welcome? Lovely Miss Karen. Perhaps she'd like to weigh in on this. Karen, what would you like to say starting off?
Oh, I'd like to say, just go ahead and continue your rant. Just go ahead.
No.
Knock yourself out. Knock yourself out.
And wait. Okay, hold on. Cause see, you know what? Hold on one second. I said you left a comment. You said the other FBA benefits they're referring to is Prime fastest delivery. Well, you know what? I happen to be an Amazon customer. I'm not just a seller.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you, over the years, I'm not impressed with Prime. I'm really not. I don't know. And I know other people that have used Amazon for years, and it's just not all that it's cracked up to be from a customer perspective. So I don't know. Obviously, I may not be representing the majority of Prime customers, but I am a Prime member, and I don't know.
Well, I think Prime isn't what it used to be. I think it isn't what it used to be, but a lot of people believe that Prime is going to be the fastest delivery. And quite often, I'm a customer too, but quite often I can order something today and they tell me it's going to show up tomorrow. And, I do some things last minute sometimes, unfortunately. So that I do consider a benefit, but whether that benefit outweighs the flexibility and the benefits that you suggest are available the control that you have with FBM. I don't know that I'm ready to argue that. I'm just saying, it's a real benefit.
All right. But do you, okay, this whole notion, according to CNN, that, I don't know, they're saying they're requiring sellers to purchase Amazon's in-house logistics. They're saying they're requiring you to use FBA in order to secure the bestseller benefits. I don't know. I just think there are a lot of sellers on Amazon that just, from the very beginning, from the inception, as far as that individual is concerned, from the time that they learn about Amazon, FBA is in front of them, and that's all they see. And for them, that is the holy grail. And they just feel as though by offering your product FBA, you're going to control the buy box. First of all, that's just not necessarily the case. Okay. Amazon could come in there and they don't care. You could have 15 people selling FBA and they'll just suppress the buy box. There is no buy box for none of you. You've seen it, right?
True. That is true. You can't control that. You're right.
You can't control that. So I don't know. For those of you out there that think, I'm just here to tell you the numbers don't lie, and I don't have to lie. Because I've been out here showing you my numbers since 2017. The numbers are what they are. You saw me doing 20,000, doing mostly FBA, and now you see me doing 20,000 merchant fulfill. So I don't understand this. The only thing that changed for me, was on one side, I have to do more work, labor, physical, which I don't mind. Okay. It helps to keep me young.
Oh boy.
I'm getting over.
Oh boy. Go Pappy, get him. Go Pappy. Rein him in. Go Pappy.
Slight illness here. On the one side, I have to do more work. On the other side, I don't deal with, my inventory. First of all, getting lost. I don't deal with however long it takes for Amazon to finally inventory your items and then get them dispersed and distributed throughout their network the way they want. I don't have to worry about my inventory being suddenly suspended, deleted, deactivated for all these weird reasons. I don't have to worry. I have none of those headaches. So that's what changed. Let's talk about, what was that other thing? The part where they said forces sellers to list their products on Amazon at the lowest prices anywhere on the web. Now, I've experienced that, FBA, and I'm sure you have too.
I don't know that
you never had.
I'm not forced.
You never had Amazon deactivate your listing, and then in the reason it says, I don't know the wording anymore. It's been so long, but it says something like your price is not competitive, or your price.
Okay, that occasionally happens. It occasionally, not with any regularity, but it has happened. Okay, I'll give you that.
I'm gonna tell you, I had it happen a lot, and it bothered me because then I would go out on the listing and I would see all these other people that are selling it at the price that I had it, or even higher. It's like, are they singling me out? No, baby, they ain't singling you out. You ain't that important. There's an algorithm. There's a computer that does all that. So we don't know why it selected you and not all the other people. But that's how this works. So if you, for whatever reason, if FBA is the better business model for you, then you're just going to have to deal with some of the complexities, if you will, or the things that you have to deal with going that route. I don't know if that's a reason for Amazon to be sued over it. I mean, I can tell you this. I've been showing people how to make money on this platform, and I've been making money on this platform. And I've been doing it in spite of the hurdles, the stupid stuff that Amazon does. Whatever challenges come about, you're gonna have your challenges. Mm-hmm. I will tell you this: for anybody who got a problem with it, you were not, drafted to be on Amazon. You weren't abducted and forced into, some sort of slave labor as a merchant. You chose to be here. You wanted it so bad, you pay every month. So if you don't like it, you can go somewhere else and see, you could go to the other one, the other platform that's going to put you in front of over 300 million people for $40 a month, because they're all over, right? I don't know.
Well, all right. Here's what I'm going to say. And I'll probably have some more to say before it's over. But right at this moment, the thing that I can think of is that I don't want Amazon to be able to just be able to, do whatever they want to do, whenever they want to do it, without any kind of challenge from anybody. And so while I don't necessarily feel like I'm ready to start, picketing or signing petitions or joining in a class action suit, something in me says, yeah, somebody needs to say, wait a minute, you're not taking over the world without some challenge. And it does seem like Amazon's trying to take over the world. I mean, if we look at some of their other business enterprises, they have got their hands in all kinds of things.
But the article goes on to say, hold on a second. Because of Amazon's dominance in e-commerce, sellers have little option but to accept Amazon's terms. What? What you mean? You don't have to sell on that platform. There are other platforms you could sell on.
They said because of their dominance, everybody knows that Amazon is the big boy on the block. And so because of that dominance, who, as you said, who else are you going to? What other platforms are you going to? Yes, you can go to them, but they're not going to be able to offer that level of dominance.
But let's be honest, okay? For example, besides selling on Amazon, I sell on Walmart. Besides selling on Amazon, you sell on eBay. Mm-hmm. The lion's share, the majority of our efforts are put into Amazon. We don't put the same effort into the other platforms.
Right.
Now, if you did $100,000, which you are a six-figure seller, if you did $100,000 on Amazon, you want to tell me that you couldn't decide that you were going to do $100,000 on eBay and make it happen? You don't think you could do that?
It's within the realm of possibility, but it's too much work. I don't want to do.
Now you support me. It's too much work. That means Amazon makes it easy.
I don't want to work that hard.
I mean, Amazon makes it easy, but yet this is another reason I support Amazon. I mean, not only do they put you in front of over 300 million people, okay, they make it easy. You don't have they made it, oh my God. Click, it's listed. Let me read something else. Amazon is squarely focused on preventing. Wait, hold on a second. Amazon is squarely focused on preventing anyone else from gaining that same critical mass of customers.
Yeah.
Now, I will tell you this. It's obvious that Amazon says, hey, come on, bring your products over. It's easy, it's cheap. And then they watch and they go, that's a good product. That's selling good. And then they go right to the manufacturer and say, we'll buy a truckload And all of a sudden, where there was only you, there's Amazon.
And Amazon is selling it for a lot less. You can't compete with their buying power.
And what happens is you feel used.
You do.
I'm gonna tell you a short story. I got into the whole online industry back in 2004, and I come from a bodybuilding background, so that's the type of stuff I was selling. Bodybuilding supplements, protein powders, and creatine and stuff like that. And I used to go to industry trade shows, and I met this little protein powder manufacturer out of Canada. We formed a relationship, and I brought that product to Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
And this would have been probably 20. I'm good with time, so I can tell you it was probably 2010. A lot of y'all didn't even know nothing about selling on Amazon back then. You probably was too young to even be buying online. But anyway, I got a phone call. I had been working with them for a good year or so, and I got a phone call from a rep, and they actually told me Amazon came to them specifically to buy that product, and basically they made no bones about it. They let it be known they want to, push me out of there. And that company actually decided and opted not to work with Amazon. I couldn't believe it. Long story short, it still fell apart. Something I don't want to talk about. but anyway, they will use you in that way. So you have to understand, if you bring a product to the marketplace, to Amazon, and it turns out to be big and you don't control it, there is a good chance you will lose that. I don't worry about that anymore, because I know how to make my money selling the products that they don't want to sell. They don't want to sell everything. It has to fit within, what they're looking for. They don't like multi-packs. They don't, from my experience, Amazon doesn't like that. They want to be able to grab one and out the door. If they got to put stuff together, they don't really like that. What's another thing they said? Let me see what I can see here. Next episode.
I think what sellers need to take away from this noise and so many other things that we encounter is that essentially you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket.
Okay.
Period. You just don't want to do it. Whether we're talking the platform basket or the business model basket, you want to diversify your portfolio is what I think. I mean, if you can get your own website up and going, you can make that a viable platform for yourself too.
Okay, another thing is this. We all know Amazon got some deep pockets. So they can afford to keep the government in litigation for years. This is not something you're going to see happen overnight. I don't think anything is going to happen, because this isn't the first time, if I'm not mistaken, that they've had these sorts of complaints against them. If you catch the replay, for the working class hustlers, leave a comment. We want to know. Do you feel that there should have been a lawsuit filed against Amazon? And you can say yay, nay, or you can say neutral. At this point, I'm going to say I'm neutral.
Is Amazon watching? It all depends on if
No. You
if
already said.
I don't get the buy box because I said.
No, you already said. you think that there should have been a filing. So no.
I mean, I'm not upset. Like I said, I'm not going to be marching with any picket signs. I'm not signing any petitions. But I kind of like watchdogs. I like watchdogs.
Um, now I'm not. I'm. I just feel like, for me, I don't have any complaints at this moment. I'm just going to be honest with you. I had plenty of them when I was
Okay.
doing FBA. Again, I'm not saying that you should or you shouldn't
Mm-hmm.
go FBA, because it works, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And we've talked about this. If it fits your lifestyle, because I can't go very far, I can't stay away too long because I got to get back and get these orders shipped. I went off to school for 4 days. You guys know I had to get a new job because my company went out of business and I had to go out of town for training. I came back to all but 200 orders probably that were waiting on me, you know, and I shipped them because that's what I'm built for. That's why they call me La Machine. You might not be like me.
Nope,
You ain't like
I'm
me.
not. Nope,
and,
I'm not.
and I don't,
I don't want to do
know,
it.
you know,
I don't want to do
I
it.
don't fault you for that.
I don't want to do it.
That's why they call me La Machine. Stay in your lane. You
Nope,
can
I'm
go
human.
either. You can go either way.
I don't want to do it. You can have it. Mm-mm.
So that pretty much covers that, guys. But as a bonus, we're gonna go into the forums and see if there's anything that somebody's complaining about that we can put. Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, I do more FBM. I utilize FBM a lot more than I used to because I was missing out on a lot of money by not utilizing FBM. But I'm still primarily FBA because I don't really want to be tethered to shipments. I don't want to be tethered.
I got you.
You know, I want to have time when I'm on vacation or whatever, and I'm still making money. I don't have to pack up the box to do that. I
Okay.
want to sit on the beach
Mhm.
or drive a Lamborghini. You
Oh,
know,
you want to drive a Lamborghini?
yeah, I could just drive a Lamborghini cross country, and FBA will take care of packing and shipping while I'm
Okay.
driving in the Lamborghini.
All right. Let's look. Let's wait a minute. Hold on. Let's look in the forums. I wanna see.
I'd like to see the forms. I never go in there.
All
So I
right. So
don't
here's
know
what we're
what
gonna do.
people are saying or talking
First
about.
of all, so first of all, what we're looking at here, this is somebody in the forums, and they said today Amazon got sued by FTC and 17, whatever, attorney generals. What do you guys think? And somebody said, I think it's great. Amazon deserves it. More should be coming on the way. I'm like, seriously? Some people.
That's an opinion. That's an opinion. What else?
Then somebody says only a blind man and Amazon didn't see this coming. Trust me, baby. Amazon saw it coming. They ain't worried about it.
I think that's true.
This is actually one of the charges, competing against other sellers with a lower price to force prices down. Now, guys, you could go back. You've heard me, and again, this is when I was primarily FBA. I would always complain about how Amazon forces you to lower your price and then parades it to the world like, look, don't we have the best prices? Yeah, you got the best prices because you forced me to lower the price. And then they're raising their prices on select products, which is where they really make their margins. I mean,
Yes.
that used to really burn me, and I don't have to worry about it anymore. So just take that into account, guys. If you haven't signed up for the snack food, what are we calling it? Oh my God.
It's a workshop. You're doing a workshop.
It's a workshop because I almost called it a webinar and I don't want to do that.
No, it's a workshop.
But sign up for that. The link will be in the description. It's going to happen. Also, make sure you guys already know. I ain't even got to tell you that you can contact me personally if you want to. I've been doing it for years. I'm not gonna keep beating that horse.
I have
Somebody
to
else
say that I'm fascinated by your ability to make so much money in snack foods. It's hard for me to wrap my mind around that. It's really amazing.
Well, I don't think it's hard for you to wrap your mind around the fact that Americans eat junk food. And I don't think it's hard for you to wrap your mind around the fact that the industry, it is literally scientifically designed to be addictive, from the taste, the texture, the mouthfeel, the color of the packaging.
We know this. Yes, that's true.
So, I mean, and the fact that you're not supposed to eat it. Everybody's telling you it's bad for you. People always want what's bad for them. All they did was make it worse.
Yeah, I don't know.
Check this out. Somebody said, my favorite is when Amazon keeps lowering the price and forces you to drive your price down so that you can still hopefully get a share of the buy box. When you do finally get it, seems that it's just after they collected their monthly storage fees. Then, as soon as you sell out, they jack their prices right back up. So much for valuing third parties.
There's these odd coincidences. There's odd
like,
coincidences that happen.
I don't know. I swear for God, I don't know what I have to do to get these sellers to get off this buy box shit, man. I'm like,
what do you mean? The name of the game is the buy box. What are you talking about?
I don't care about a buy box. I prefer to be on the listings that don't even have one, and I'm doing just fine. I mean, you've heard me say it ad nauseum. It's like, you know what the buy box is for me?
What?
It's another thing for sellers to obsess over. And that's exactly what Amazon wants you to do. Amazon puts a buy box in front of you like a carrot, and all you sellers chase after it. And you will do anything to control the buy box. I got news for you, fool. The buy box is controlling you.
But wait, you have to admit that when you are carrying the buy box, then that means that for some period of time, the period of time that you control the buy box, that your products are going to sell off, and you're not going to end up having to pay, exorbitant storage fees because your items are sitting there in the warehouse. Now you have to be really savvy about what you send in for FBA, or else the storage fees can eat you alive. But the buy box helps you get rid of the merchandise.
I'm so over that buy box. I'm telling you, that buy box does not factor into any part of my evaluation anymore.
Wait,
it just doesn't.
When you sell FBM, aren't you selling from the buy box where there is a buy box? It means that in the rotation you have the buy box, doesn't it?
And that's another reason why I do merchant fulfilled. I mean, I don't know. We've talked about it. Hey, but let me tell you something else. You know what? No, just forget it.
Okay. 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 All right. Never mind.
I was gonna say something, but no, I mean it may come up later. All right, let's go back and hold on a second.
Somebody joined you. Somebody's here.
Hey, Angel Rivas. Thank you for joining us. Give me 1 second. Let me
Angel,
see.
what do you think about all of this? I mean, it sounds like, if I'm not, mistaken, La Machine is all about FBM, and I'm a pretty big FBA advocate. What do you say, Angel? I'm curious.
Yeah, see if you can give us a response. Also, let us know where you from. My man.
Oh, man.
There you
Oh,
have
wait a
it.
minute. I've got a friend.
You
Call
know
out my
what?
friend. Call
And,
out my
and I'm gonna
friend.
tell you something else. For
Call out
those
my
of
friend
y'all,
that says we need the buy box. Call out my
cause see,
friend.
wait, hold on, cause I'm
You
gonna have to
you
kick
need to
somebody
you
out
need
of
to
here.
recognize my friend.
Okay, what is it? Rosamera, if I got that right. I'm sorry if I butchered it, but we need the buy box. Hmm. Okay, so what you see is what we have here is two different camps. If you're in my camp, you're in the merchant fulfilled camp. If you're in Karen's camp, you're in the FBA camp. So we're
Can I
gonna see
get
who gets
wait?
who,
Which
who
way can
gets
I
more
get on the
votes
line? I want to be on the line. Am I on the line now? I want to be on the line.
here. Angel is from Fort Myers, Florida. All right, nice weather. Let's go back to the forum before we cut out because I'm not gonna be out here too long. I got to work tomorrow. Let's see here. Check this out.
There you go. There you go, Rosemary.
You can do both.
Both.
Yes, you can. Oh, she's from
Both.
New Jersey.
Of
Okay.
course. That's really the best.
What part of New Jersey? Uh, Let me know what part of New Jersey. And we're going to read this. Check this out. This says, what is different this week? Sales took a dive. What is different this week? Sales took a dive. Since the Inform Act, nothing seems normal. Sale never went back to the same levels, and now it's like a car sputtering, running a bit and almost stopping, running a bit, sputtering again. Now, and that's from Glowworm, whoever that is.
Mhm.
Since the Inform Act, now that Inform Act, that was where we had to verify some things, right?
Had to verify your address, go
Your
through a
certain
process
credentials,
to do
bank
that.
account, business name,
Right.
whatever.
Hmm.
Even you even had to send your ID, I think, or something, but I forget
Yeah.
whatever it was. I haven't seen anything change since then. Have you?
I can't attribute any change in my sales to that. I can't. I would not draw that conclusion. I can't say whether it's true or not.
Okay.
My
Well,
sales aren't what they usually are, but that has to do with my own lack of effort. So I have to
mhm.
take full responsibility for that personally.
Rosamura says, West New Jersey. Are you saying some like Easton, well, like around Easton, PA, or you see, Angel says I sell FBM and I get the buy box a lot. Pretty good, exactly. I think a lot of the conventional wisdom can hurt us. You know. Let's see.
It can depend on the product too, because I'm thinking about a product that I sell only FBM, and I sell a lot of them. I don't, but then again, I have to say I don't know that there's any FBA um, competitors on that listing. So maybe I don't know. It depends on what the competition is looking like.
Hmm. Somebody said it's been a really bad year for sales. It's as if we've gone into a cold winter. What happened? Let's see. I don't know. See, I'd have to know. I'd have to know more of what they're doing. You know, we do a lot of arbitrage around here, and I sell a lot of food. If you flipping food, I don't I don't know how much seasonal, can that really be? Because we got to eat every day. So when you sell food, it's kind of like, okay, we really don't have a choice in that. So I don't know. Um,
Well, that's another great thing about snack food, quite honestly, or it seems to me. I don't know because I snack food is I do sell some, but um, not very much. But the good thing is that you seem to have pretty consistent sales throughout the year.
I do.
So for planning purposes, uh, that can be very helpful as opposed to making the vast majority of your sales in Q4.
I like this comment. He says the buy box is an integral part of being a seller on the Amazon platform. The buy box is what separates and prevents us from becoming eBay. That's
Okay, say
interesting.
that one, two, three. Say it. Mm-hmm.
I think what keeps us from becoming eBay is that it's not an auction type website. People don't bid. I think that's what keeps it from becoming eBay.
Because no, I mean eBay has you can bid on eBay, but none of my listings. I don't do auctions for my eBay listings at all, and it's
Okay.
it's it's tough sometimes to get a sale on eBay because there's just 50 listings for the product. Period. That's it's just 50 listings, random listings. And so then the buyer just, kind of flips through and decides what they want to do. There's no buy
Mm-hmm.
box.
There we go with that buy box again.
Well, then I got to try to compete on price or be willing to hold the merchandise for 3 years, which is not my jam.
I hear you. I don't know. I
On
just
eBay, on eBay. I'm not talking about Amazon. I'm just talking about how eBay works.
right. Okay. I just think there's a lot more factors that play a role in terms of what will keep Amazon from becoming eBay. I mean, eBay from its inception, it was an auction site. It was set up to be like a flea market, and it was more of a peer-to-peer, which is exactly what it is. eBay doesn't sell anything. Amazon does sell things,
Yeah,
and they started out exclusively being
yeah.
selling as its own entity, and then it invited third-party sellers. eBay never sold anything, and what they did was say, "Hey, here's a flea market. If you want to sell, you guys
I
can
feel
deal
that
in this
I
space."
feel some hate in that. That just I I
I'm
is
not.
is
Am I?
I mean,
Am,
is there
am
something
I?
we
Am I
don't
speaking?
know? Is
Am I
that
speaking?
the hateration seems real to me. I
Wait.
don't
So
know.
you thinking just because eBay kicked me off the platform that I might have a problem? Okay. Let's just
I'm
say
just
it.
wondering. I'm just
Yes.
wondering.
Yes. Yes. There's a lifetime. I've been kicked out for life, and no, there's no. I don't have a problem with eBay.
I mean, wow, that's cold. Call them a flea market. Wow.
Angel says I'm right.
Listen, Angel is just riding with you.
You
And you know
understand?
what, Angel? I'm not mad because he is La Machine. I'm just somebody who just tagged on, okay? So, okay, Angel, I'll go with it.
All right. Well, listen, we
They
got to
want to
wrap it
know
up,
about the
guys.
workshop, though.
Oh, the workshop. You know what? We were supposed to have it when I got back, and I'm just going to be honest with you. I had this idea that when I go off to school, I'll go to class for 8 or 9 hours, and
Yeah.
then when I get off, I won't be tired. I'll just put together the workshop. And you know what? Reality came with a left, a right, and it didn't happen. So I'm gonna have to do what I always do: regroup and come up with another date. I'm thinking. Let me look at the calendar here real quick. So this upcoming weekend, it'd be nice if we could have it either Saturday or Sunday. I'd like to do that. I don't know if I don't, then definitely the following, which would be the 7th or the 8th of October. But you signed up, so you will be informed. We will have it, and we're going to learn a lot together. You're going to love it. And if you're not focused on flipping food, it's going to change your world. So just hang tough for me. All right. So
Angel's
Angel
ready
says, I'm
to
ready.
go.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. For the lovely Miss Karen, I am La Machine. This is what to sell on Amazon. I'm out.
Toodles.